We were founded in 2005 in response to individuals in the API community coming together and against marriage equality. Not only did we want to stand up for our rights, but we also wanted to present a counter narrative to what other folks were seeing.
So we have an internship program as well as a leadership academy through which we train young API folks how to be effective community leaders. So they learn basic organizing skills as well as they learn about various political issues as well, so they learn how to be advocates. Last year did an immigration phone bank where we were able to mobilize hundreds of people actually to call their legislators to weigh in on immigration reform that addresses the needs of LGBT people. And so I think that's a role we really want to play, that there is a way that we can be mobilized at a grassroots level to advocate for the issues that we care about. We've done various educational panels, right, where LGBT people of faith as well as congregation leaders come and share, how they are thinking about their LGBT identity or the experience of working with LGBT people. I think more recently we've been really trying to address the issue of Islamophobia and actually what it is for Muslim LGBT folks to try and find a space within the LGBT community for the many issues that they experience, especially in this current political climate. So we're really excited about our Q&A Space project, which is a project that was started by two of our former youth interns who had this great idea of just wanting to share their own stories about coming out as queer and Asian Pacific Islander, and then feeling like there needed to be a space for people to share that and to provide support to one another. And so this idea evolved into this project, Q&A Space, which is actually an online web resource for people coming out. It's an open forum for people to share their stories about coming out and how they reconciled their identities for themselves as well as with their families. And so it's accessible to anyone, even outside of LA. We're a grassroots-based organization in LA, but I think we're excited that many people can access these stories and feel some kind of support and that they're not the only ones out there.
It would mean that there would not necessarily need to be this process of negotiating one's sexuality with their cultural background. It would mean developing solidarity across the board with different community members. It would mean feeling comfortable within your community.
QJF has made such a difference for our work at API Equality LA, I think in part because it's connected us with other organizations who are doing similar work as we are in terms of focusing on the Asian Pacific Islander community and the LGBT community within that, right? Sometimes I think we can feel kind of like a unicorn almost, right? And so at least with QJF, we're like 5 unicorns, right? Which is nice, it's nice to feel like you're in it with someone. And I would say specifically, I think we've been able to sort of talk about shared strategies as well as shared challenges in trying to advance, I think, the agenda of an API LGBT community, because I think that sometimes there's so little understanding about what the specific needs of our community are. So to have, again, 5 organizations coming together to talk with one another about it, but then also to talk with others about it makes such a difference. And I think QJF has made that possible. Were it not for the QJF convenings as well as the various trainings they've provided, we wouldn't have this deeper connection with all these other groups.